Today we're doing a simple but tasty recipe for beef and 2 kinds of Chinese vegetable stir fry. So let's get started. So here we have a simple stir fry. We have 1 cup of sliced onions, 6 ounces of sliced beef that's been marinated. We have 3 to 4 cups of Shanghai Bok Choy on the left there, and on the right we have 3 to 4 cups of Choy. In our Hoi Ping dialect it's called Choy. In Cantonese it's called Choy with a C instead of the T. So we're going to start the stir fry. So we marinate the beef overnight. We have about 6 ounces of sliced beef. I marinate this in 3 tablespoons of cooking oil. We use peanut oil. Put about half a teaspoon of cornstarch, a tablespoon of light soy sauce, the regular soy sauce. You can put a tablespoon of sesame oil. If you like, you can also put some oyster sauce in there to marinate, but usually I don't. And a little bit of salt if you want. If you want the beef a little more salty, so put maybe half a teaspoon of salt in there if you like. So just marinate that overnight if you like, or at least a minimum of 30 minutes. Now you can order the products and ingredients that I use in my cooking videos. Just click the link below in the description for the Chinese cooking accessory guide. You can order everything online, including the wok that I use and some of the equipment that I use. So you see the setting, it turns to hot. So when it says hot, you're ready to go for the stir fry. So this is on the saute setting, so you don't need to use a pressure cooker for this. So we have the setting at high here, so we're ready to cook. I'm going to put 3 tablespoons of cooking oil. I have the peanut oil here. So I have some chopped ginger and garlic. You can usually keep this in the fridge for up to a week. So I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of chopped ginger and garlic, just because I like ginger and garlic. So just give that a quick stir fry. And like I say, this Instapot is really good for stir fry. You don't get the real good carbon sear from the carbon steel wok, but this gives you a pretty good sear on the meat and the vegetables and the ginger and the garlic. It's a pretty high intense heat. So next I'm going to put some sliced onions in there. So onions are aromatic, so bring out more flavor in the dish. So I'm going to put the onions to the side there. So make some room for your sliced beef. So put that in right now. Thing about this Instapot, you have it on one setting, so I put on high. And during the cooking, you can't change the setting. You can't change it to low or medium. So basically, just work with that. You get used to working at a certain heat or a certain speed. So you have the Shanghai Bok Choy. So cut it into fairly small slices, small pieces. So that will help in the cooking when you have pieces a little bit smaller. Here we have the Choy. So you can put it in first if you like, because this is a little more sturdy. So it might take longer to cook compared to the Shanghai Bok Choy, but I like my veggies raw or near raw, less cooked, so I can put it in at the same time. But if you want it to cook a little more before you put in the Shanghai Bok Choy, just put the Choy or the sturdier vegetables in first. So you have the beef and everything on the bottom there. So next I'm going to put some soy sauce. So this is just the regular soy sauce. They call it the light soy sauce, also been called normal soy sauce, some people call that. So I'll put about 2 tablespoons of soy sauce in there. So this is sort of my standard. I put sesame oil, put a tablespoon in there. For everyday cooking, you don't need to be too fancy. You have certain sauces that you use a lot. So I use Chinese oyster sauce a lot, so I put in 2 tablespoons in there. 1 to 2 tablespoons will work, or more if you like. It's really up to you, but I usually put 1 to 2 tablespoons. So give that a good stir fry. So the bottom actually does get a little bit crusty, you know, because this high heat actually caramelizes different things. So for me, 10 minutes is up. That means it's cooked to the way I like it. You might set it at 15 minutes if you like. That will indicate how long you've been cooking. Kept moving the veggies, and so the meat doesn't overcook this way. If you have a wok, it's really hot. Sometimes it overcooks the beef if you don't take it out. And because there's cornstarch in the beef, it will give a bit of a thickened sauce on the juices there. So there you have it. Beef and Chinese vegetable stir fry. Enjoy. Wow, the veggies really turn out really nice. Nice and crispy. So the pot itself could be still pretty hot, so be careful. So I'm going to pour the last of the juices on top. Just gotta try some of the sauce. Wow, that's really lots of flavor. The recipes you get now is what I call stay-at-home recipes. This is what I have in my fridge. And if you have any suggestions, let me know. Put it in the comments in the section below. And be sure to give me a like, and be sure to subscribe, and make sure you click the bell so I can keep giving you more videos.